Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, we are talking about KvpDB. Okay, so first question which arises in our mind is, what is a key value pair? What is KVP? So KVP basically stands for key value pair. It's like a basic hash map data structure. So we'll have a key and a value, and like all the keys would be unique, and you can put whatever value which you like. And this is much faster than your regular database, because for a regular database you'll have to give a proper query with where clause and select clause and etc. But in this you can directly just give a single key, whichever key you are searching for, and you'll get the result. So this is a sample key value where you can see like the key is 123, and this is some address, but for another key that's stating the phone number. So there's no constraint about the data type or anything. You can say whatever value you like, and even the key can have any value you like, even a string value. So now next question is like, why kvp is important, why do we need it? So basically, k value pair is very much faster, so we can use it for caching, e- on server side also, and like on client side also, like for your own application. So on server side it is used to manage sessions, and like suppose you are using amazon.in and you like the dark mode of the website, so that is a preference you have which will be linked to your session id. So that part of the thing would be saved in your key value pair for your session id. So whenever you launch the amazon, always it will launch in the dark mode, it won't come in light mode, right? So that kind of operations are done by key value pair.
One more example, like I want to take. Suppose you are firing a database query, MySQL or maybe some other database. So if you fire a query and like out of a million of rows, you are getting only 5 rows because there are where clause and other clauses you have used and you get selected data. So that query might take 100, 200 milliseconds. So once you get that output, you can store that output into key value pair DB for caching purpose. So next time when you fire the same query within a given time period, it will give you result back from that key value pair DB, and that normally takes around 0 or 1 millisecond. So your response will be much faster. So this is like you can store your database query results into key value pair DB also, or for caching also. So key value pair database mostly, mainly in many applications used for caching purpose. Yeah, Jay.
Yes, sir. So these are the commands. These are serialized on function they're providing. So hmPut is for inserting, get for getting the result, like getting the value of a key, and exist for checking. So like we'll go through these one by one, and I've created some demo commands also. So I'll
Okay,
just
so
run them.
what is the meaning of HM here?
HM here is hashMap, because the data structure we are using is hashMap. So
Okay.
So that's this is a sample command I have prepared. So this is my token for my database. Command is hmPut. WS is workspace. It's like a database name, you can say. So this is a demo workspace I have chosen. DS is data structure, just a name for the data structure, not actual data structure. So this is a demo data structure. Key value I've taken 1201, and value is first entry in database. Okay. So I'll send this query. You can see status is 200. 200 is like success. And I'll just refresh this page. This is the workspace we chose. This is the demo DS. And you can see the query has been added, right? So this is the key value. This is the value, creation time. That is the right now, what is our time, and expiry time. So in KVP, we have the option of expiry time also, because caches need to be recycled. So we even have the option of that. So I'll demonstrate that also in a bit.
So Jen, like how you came to this dashboard?
Oh, this is our user dashboard for JSON Power DB.
Yeah.
In that we have visualize, inside visualize we have JSON Power DB also and KvpDB also. So in KvpDB we get this window, right? So I'll just quickly run the rest of the put commands, because just to add some data into the database, right? So just if you will notice this command, this is key is 1210, right? Because I'm going to override this key in the next command. So this command also has the same key 1210. Right now the value for this key is, I'll just refresh it, okay? So right now this is a normal hash map. So the keys are not in order, they'll come in random orders, but that's not an issue. So we know for 1210 the entry is right now third entry in DB. Now as soon as I'll run the next request for same key, so as you know that only one key can exist, the key has to be unique, this value will get overridden on that. So I ran this, it came success, and you can see on refreshing that the value has been changed, right? Clear till now, everyone?
Any doubts?
No, Jan.
Okay, thank you. So next we have the get command. Get command is used for retrieving the value of any particular key. So same token is there, this is the command, and we are retrieving the value for 1211. So already we can know that 1211 is fourth entry in DB. So we can run this command, and status 200 is success, and you're getting that data as here, right? So we have done hmPut, hmGet. hmExist is just a simple command to check if a particular key is existing in the database or not, and it will respond as 200 and T or F. T as for true or false as for false. So true means that the key exists, and false means it does not. So like this would be the syntax, and this would be the response, and these are some sample responses values you can get. So 200 for success, 401 for error due to token, 400 for error due to syntax, 1000, 1001, 1002. So these error codes are like same for every command, so you do not need to memorize them. Like the code for one command would be the same as the code for another command. Next we have hmDelete. hmDelete is for deleting one single key from the hash map. I'm not going to demo this also. I'll demo directly clear, okay? So this will delete a single key from the hash map, and you can see response is just 200 for like if it was success. Next we have hmClear. hmClear is if you want to clear all the keys from the database or from the hash map, sorry. So let's run this. Right now we have 4 keys in our database, right? So let's try to clear all of them. So this is the token, this is the command, the name of the workspace, name of the database, data structure. So send, status is 200, just refresh it, and you can see that it will say it's an empty data structure. See, data structure is empty, right? Now next we have removeHm. removeHm is removes the given hash map from the workspace, right? So you want to delete the hash map which you created. It's no longer serving your purpose, so why waste the memory, right? So you can remove that hash map also. So removeHm, This is a workspace name, data structure name, command, send, and now the hash map would be removed. So now if I refresh in that workspace, now I will not get the option of demo.ds in the drop down column. Now put command acts as a creation command also, like it will create a demo a workspace if it's not present. And now we have another variation of put command, which is the putX command. Now you will notice that these are the same commands repeated, but just an X is added. So X here is for expiry. So these commands are dealing with the expiry time also. I think there's another extra parameter called expiry time. So this expiry time will be always in milliseconds. So we have to keep that in note when we are giving the request. So let's run these. So we have three put commands for with expiry. This is first. So the expiry time I have given is 60,000. That would be 1 minute, right? So right now this demo DS does not exist in the workspace as we saw. As soon as I send it, it will say status 200 and a new data structure would be created. So refresh, and here we go. We have this data structure already there. Now we can use hmGet on this. Till the time that key is valid, we will receive a response from hmGet. So right now it's not 1 minute, so we'll get the response. But I'll run this command again after some time, and you can see that it would no longer be possible to retrieve the data. So this is another next key we are adding with, and this time the time is 6 lakh seconds, milliseconds. So that would be 10 minutes. Okay. So send. Okay. And now third command, I'm rewriting the previous command key. So that was 1203. This is also 1203. And even I'm rewriting the expiry time. So like suppose you gave the wrong expiry time, you gave an extra zero or a zero less. So you can rewrite the expiry time also. You don't have to manually go and delete the record and then come here and create new one. This will just directly override that record. So no problems. First, I'll show you that 60,000, 6 lakh is there. See, so 6 lakh is there. Now, as soon as I press send and refresh, and it has been changed to 3 lakhs as expected, right? So 3 lakh is 5 minutes. So this is valid for 5 minutes. This is valid from 1 minute. And this time is checked by from the creation time, right? So 31:55 and 1 minute from that would be 32:55. Right now time is 34:33. So I think we can run the get command and it should give us an error. So key value is 1201. As soon as I press send, it says status 1003, which means that the key has expired. As now you would say that if a key has expired, then why is it visible in the database? It is not actually visible in the database. It was just there because we had not refreshed it, right? So the key has vanished and this key has not yet expired. So there's that. Now we also have the option of removing these changes. Next command is hmGetX, hmExistsX. These are both similar to get and exist, just that we there also have an extra parameter called expiry time. So suppose you are using a KvpDB as a caching for managing cache. Okay, so suppose you had given a key. Initially, all the keys would have 10 seconds, but suppose in a cycle the key is being called again and again. So you would like to make the key so that it will get some extra time whenever it is called, right? Like for paging also we do.
Yeah, so Jen just wanted to add. So normally the purpose of caching is like whichever key is used repeatedly should not expire. So expiry is required because like data can be refreshed. So if a key is being used regularly, more often, so if we have an expiry time of 10 seconds and we are using that key again after 4 seconds, so it will refresh the caching time, not for the remaining 6 seconds, but again for the 10 seconds. So this can be a purpose like which keys more used should remain in the cache. Yeah, dear.
Exactly. So that is why this X expiry time is there, right? So that is the purpose of getX existX. hmX is to add a expiry time of a key which was created by put command. So put command does not give any expiry time. hmX will add an expiry time to it. Suppose you want to create it by default, right? And hmNx removes the expiry time. There's a key that you always want in your database, so you can make it permanent. So I'll just run this on the key before it expires. So the key we made was 1203. hmNx will work on 1203. Send. And now the key should not expire. No, wait a sec. 1000 error has been given. Workspace not present. I think there was, yeah, oh, sorry, I had typo mistake. So yeah, just before the key could expire, I have given this command. So let me refresh. And now you can see it won't expire anytime. So this is the key value pair database demo. Is there any doubt I can address to?
So Ekansh, Umang, Neha, like any question or any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So is it okay?
Go ahead, Ekansh, please go ahead.
I have said no.
Oh, okay, no. Anything from you, sir, Neha?
No.
Okay. Thank you then.
Okay.
I'll just stop presenting now. Sir, anything from your side?